All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone and taught me this truth through the Holy Spirit. And a sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to you, Akim, across the four corners of the earth that are pushing this knowledge and truth and this sincerity. It's the brother Barzal from the GMS Arizona Camp, Lord's Will, with another quick lesson to edify through the Holy Spirit unto you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the true children of Israel, according to the scriptures and according to prophecy. Shalom. This is Luke 20:45. It says, Then in the audience of all the people, he said unto his disciples, Beware of the scribes, which desire to walk in long robes and love greetings in the markets and the highest seats in the synagogues and the chief rooms at feasts, which devour widows' houses, and for a shoe make long prayers. The same shall receive greater damnation. And I'm going to have to run that one back because I brought that scripture out because of the video I watched on Elder Apostle Tahar's channel, where this, I'm not sure the individual's name, but basically he was revealing some details of what's going on in the background at the IUIC. And basically the Lord is continuing to expose that group for who they are, who we have been telling you who these people are this whole time. He's basically confirming what we already know, but this is a testimony from an insider of the things that the IUIC are doing in the background, out of the sight of the people, the things that they are doing in the dark that don't align with what's written in the scriptures. These men that are in the leadership positions at the IUIC, hey, they not right. It's straight up and down. These men are not right. And that's why the fruit in the IUIC ain't right, because the wicked vibration that's among that group is starting from the top and it's trickling down. And see what the Lord is doing by allowing these types of videos to come out where men are giving a testimony of what's really going on there is he's shaking up that tree. And the Lord's fruit, okay, they're going to separate and they're going to fall out of that tree down to the ground. They're going to separate from that tree. Okay, and those are the elect. The Lord is allowing this information to come out for that very reason, so the elect can come up out of there before the Lord bring forth his destruction. Because those that remain among the IUIC and they continue to follow after Bishop Nathaniel and the leadership there, those individuals are not going to make it, because those men aren't right. So let's listen to a little bit of the video, because people reveal themselves through their actions. These scriptures, like I just read in Luke, the 20th chapter, describe men that are on the earth today. So who's fitting the script? Again, I'm going to read it again. Luke 20:46, because these are not the fruit of the Spirit. These men, they try to perceive themselves to be men of the Lord and teachers, but they're false teachers and false prophets. They're teaching the wrong doctrine. They're not teaching the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. A major offense and red flag. Okay, so these aren't the men of the Lord. These aren't the true men. And these scribes that are described, they have the same characteristics that you see out of the leadership at the IUIC as this guy's going to describe in the video. So again, Luke 20:46, it says, beware of the scribes. Yahweh Shai told us to beware of these men. You're supposed to be on the lookout for these men. All right. Who's fitting the bill and fitting the description? It's the IUIC, amongst other men and false prophets that are out there. But it's loud. You know, it's really loud when you look at what the IUIC is doing, when you look at what the Shikari is doing. So you got to separate from these men because they're leading you astray. It says, which desire to walk in long robes and love greetings in the markets. What do the Shikari do? They go to every, popping event, All-Star Weekend and all this. What did the IUIC do? Marching all through the streets, Kyrie Irving, so on and so forth. Always want to be seen. Okay? And love greetings in the markets. And the highest seats in the synagogues, what chief priest Eleazar do? And Deacon, Deacon Hakar? They were sitting on thrones on the stage at the Passover. What did Bishop Nathaniel do? He come, on a horse last year. This year he come running out, like he's somebody special. Exalting themselves. See? Highest seats in the synagogues and the chief rooms at feasts. And this dude is going to go into, on feast days, what Bishop Nathaniel and the leadership at the IUIC was doing. They chilling in the suites, and living in luxury, while the rest of the congregation is on some subpar shit. Regular rooms, doubling up, just making sure that they're comfortable while their people suffer. Did Moses have that attitude? No. He chose to suffer with his people. That's what you would get out of a sincere leader. That show you that these men not sincere. Luke 20 and 47, it says, which devour widows' houses, and for a shoe make long prayers, the same shall receive greater damnation. So you want to be next to the man that Yahushua said is going to receive the greater damnation. That's who you want to be with. They're going to be severely punished for all the wickedness that they doing in the background that they think they keeping in the dark. But now, 2024, the Lord has been revealing all things. Everything that has been in the dark is coming to the light. All right. Let's listen to a little bit of this video.
Hey, I'm going to share something with y'all. Like I said, I'm going out with a bang. Fuck it. I can speak. Y'all seen the members will say this is me hating and being butthurt and whatnot. Nah, these are facts. Fuck you. If anybody is mad at spitting actual facts, because somebody spits actual facts, be mad at the truth. So it is what it is. But let me share some of the shit with y'all. When I was with IUIC, they used to have me over feast days. You know what I'm saying? Probably about a year after I moved to Florida. They had me over feast days, organizing them and shit. And I'm telling you, these brothers, 1 year, they wanted me to order horses so the bishops and the deacons could ride in on horses to the hotel, come in on horseback with trumpets blowing, announcing that they are coming. They wanted me to...
So don't that sound like them scribes? Why they gotta be so fucking loud and extra? What's the spirituality behind that? That's what you should ask yourself. Show me the spiritual part of these men that are supposed to be glorifying Yahweh Shemi Shai and feeding the sheep. Tell me what part of that is edifying to the lost sheep of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Which part? Okay. What part of that is spiritual? Now, what I can tell you is that that's all self-exhortation. And the scriptures tell us that pride goeth before destruction. That's a prideful act on a day that's supposed to be about the Lord, man.
Get horses 1 year. These motherfuckers gonna say it's a lie. It was Zephaniah, the captain. I don't know if he's a deacon or whatever now. He called me and told me that shit. And he had a bunch of deacons and shit in the background. He was like, get it done. Needless to say, I didn't fucking do it. I didn't even look into the shit because I thought it was fucking vainglorious and stupid. But that's just one part of it. But every feast day, I'm gonna give you one time they had a men's conference, and a brother named Uriah Judah, rapper brother, you know what I'm saying, he's dope, go check him out. He's still with IUIC. I used to think he was a friend, but he was a fucking butt sniffer too. You know what I'm saying? But Uriah Judah, he came in, his wife made him a brilliant. His wife was very, she dope with the shit that she do, head scarf and you know what I'm saying? And I believe it was his wife. If it wasn't whoever made that garment, you know what I'm saying? Brilliant garment. It was beautiful, but it looked better than all the leadership garments. Deacon Malachi, you know, Cookie Monster, brother. He pulled the brother to the side, and not in front of people though, not to the side, but he pulled the brother out, called him out, and made him go change his garment because his garment looked better than the bishop's garment. Matthew 23. On Passover, you cannot the garments for the bishops and the deacons are different from everybody else's. They're more extravagant, bedazzled and bejeweled and shit. You know what I'm saying? They have the uppermost rooms as feasts too. The hotels, they get the suites and the this, that, and the third. I remember Passover, they used to try to get me to get one. I'd be like, nah, I got a suite one time, and I had 10 niggas in that motherfucker. 10 brothers who couldn't afford and this, that, and the third. They was in there. One of them had his family and whatnot in there also.
So there you go, man. That's these men, okay? That's spoken about in Luke the 20th chapter. Let's get this real quick. I'm gonna jump over to Luke 11, and 39. It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Now do ye Pharisees make clean the outside of the cup and the platter, but your inward part is full of ravening and wickedness." It says, "Ye fools, did not he that made that which is without make that which is within also?" See, that's these men. Jumping down to verse 43, it says, "Woe unto you Pharisees, for ye love the uppermost seats in the synagogues and greetings in the market." You know, Nate running out on the Passover, everybody clapping, standing ovation. He love that shit, man. I bet they give him chills. It's like a fucking drug. You know, that's why you gotta be sincere and keep this thing pure when you come into it. You know, because you know men that never had it, and when you get a taste of that, you know, it's hard to let it go. That's when them demons can come in and attack and take advantage of that, to where you become a completely corrupt individual. You know, leaking oil, completely lose the spirit. That's what you see with the men at IUIC. All right. They worried about the outside of the cup, but the inside of the cup, all right, their inward part is full of ravening and wickedness. That's these dudes, man. Let's get this 1 Corinthians. No, that's not what I want. Let me see. Give me a second. I think I want Philippians. Bear with me. I'm gonna start here. Let's get this first. Yeah, Philippians 4:11. All right, Philippians 4:11. These guys, man. Anybody that continues to follow them, you know, the Lord, you know, basically blinded your eyes, you know, and hardened your heart, ultimately, so you can be destroyed. And there's going to be members that are going to stick with them all the way to the end, because, hey, that's a fulfillment of prophecy too. But, hey, you members of the IUIC that are amongst the elect, you better wake the hell up and get away from these guys, because there ain't a whole lot of time left, man. You know, hey, we got war brewing, MOTB at the door. You know, the love of many waxing cold. We're at the doorstep of Jacob's trouble. Okay, Philippians 4 and verse 11. It says, Philippians 4:11. It says, I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, no, I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, "Finally, brethren, Salakia. It says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report. IUIC only get a good report from the IUIC for the type of actions that they be taking, the type of things that they be doing in the dark. You know, the Sakari, the type of actions they be taking, the type of things, hey, that they do outwardly. Guns at the Passover, sticks at the camp, fitted caps. You see, it says whatsoever things are of a good report. We supposed to be doing things that are of a good report. If there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things. If you got any virtue, all right, and you're here to praise your Habashim Yahushua, you should be thinking on these things at all times. It says, those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do. And the Most High of peace shall be with you. All right. So if you do these things, then the Lord will be with you. But if you're not doing those things, then that what? Then that means the Lord is going to destroy you. He's going to judge you. Especially those that know better and they continue to do the wickedness. You know, the Lord's going to punish you even worse. Verse 10, it says, but I rejoice in the Lord greatly that now at the last your care of me hath flourished again, wherein you were also careful, but you lacked opportunity. And here's the point. It says, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. It says, verse 12, I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. So that ain't the leadership at the IUIC. No, it said they made that man that had a better garment than them go and take it off. Because couldn't nobody look better than them. Couldn't nobody come in on a higher level than them. Can't nobody sit at a higher seat than them. You know, they got to have preeminence over other men. That there ain't no humility there. It says, I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Bishop Nathaniel and them don't know how to do that. The leadership of the IUIC, they do not know how to do that. It says, everywhere and in all things, I'm instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. So that's balance. Where's the balance when y'all only are in the suites? When y'all coming in on the horses and everybody else just look like some average Joes? What's up with all the self-exhortation and nobody saying nothing but the men of GMS? How come can't nobody see this as being a problem? Okay, that's because the Lord done blinded you people, man. So you can just blindly follow a false leader right into a ditch. I'm going to close it out with this. This is Hebrews 13. I'm going to start at the top. Hebrews 13:1, it says, let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Remember them that are in bonds, as bound with them, and them which suffer adversity, as being yourselves also in the body. Now check this out. Let's skip forward, because he's going to tell a story about how they were in tents, and there was a storm that came through in people's tents. There was a gathering for the IUIC, and people's tents were getting blown over and so on and so forth. And the leadership bounced out and just left the people, ass out. They just left them high and dry, like just all fucked up out there. This man stayed and helped. Okay, but these men don't know how to suffer with their people. So what you think they're going to do when Jacob's trouble pop off? They're going to slide out the back door. They're going to go to wherever it's comfortable. And they just going to lead you to deal with it, telling you to call on Most High and Christ bless. Then y'all going to be mad as hell, man, that y'all didn't take heed to the true prophets. Let's play the video.
Think they did anything that pertains to you keeping the Feast of Tabernacles for those 7 days? Fuck no. Nah, they went and sit and slept somewhere with air conditioned and nice and cool and comfy.
Let's go back.
Zerubbabel, a couple other brothers helped. They rode to Walmart. One Tabernacles was in Oklahoma, and a storm blew through that motherfucker. Blew everybody's tent. Blew their shit away. I was over there helping other people. I'm on the other side of the damn community park or whatever. It's huge. The campsite. I'm on the other side. Storm came through. I'm over trying to help other people. I come back. My tent is blown the fuck away. Clothes. I lost clothes. My wife and kids lost clothes and shit. My tent's blown away. Shout out to my brother Maserathia. The brother, who else? Zerubbabel. A couple other brothers helped. They rode to Walmart, you know what I'm saying, and grabbed me a tent. Because I lost all my shit. They rode to Walmart, grabbed me a tent. They're like, ain't no way we're going to let you over helping everybody else. Fuck no. Shout out to them brothers, real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But guess what the leadership did? Because their campsite was blown away and shit too. They were offered to get tents too. Nah, they didn't. They went back to, I think, IBL, big goofy ass IBL, dancing ass nigga. They went back to his motherfucking house. Or so I think some of them went and got a hotel room. And for the whole feast, after it gets dark, guess where they went? Think they slept in tents? Think they slept in booths? Think they did anything that pertains to you keeping the Feast of Tabernacles for those 7 days? Fuck no. Nah, they went and sit and slept somewhere with air conditioned and nice and cool and comfy.
There you go. All right. So, again, verse 3, Hebrews 13:3, it says, remember them that are in bonds as bound with them, and them which suffer adversity. Didn't it sound like the congregation of the IUIC was suffering adversity in that moment? It says, and them which suffer adversity as being yourselves also in the body, that you suffering too. It says, I'm going to jump to verse 5. It says, let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have, for he have said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. And the IYC they don't care about what's written in the scriptures. They don't care about what the Lord said, because they're very covetous, all right? And they're not operating with faith. They're very, very carnal. It's all about the outward appearance with these men. They call us bums, but it's men in GMS that's probably making more money than the people in the IUIC. All right, we just ain't stuck in the flesh like that. It says, for he have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. All right. So anyway, man, yeah, these guys, man, the Lord is going to deal with them. You know, ultimately, that counsel is of men, so it's going to come to naught. And the Lord going to continue to expose things. You know, everything is going to come out, as the scriptures say. There's going to be nothing hidden that should not come out and come abroad, roughly paraphrasing. You know, so, and that's what the Lord is doing, 2024, man. A lot of things being revealed, and there's more to come. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next time, shalom.